Hello YouTube, welcome back to Moto'S Vault, and I'm here to show you my new setup, which has some of the best DPS and some of the best general play that I've had on Titan in a while. This involves Prismatic Titan with the Hazardous, Propulsion exotic, and the Kava style. Over here, what Hazardous Propulsion is going to do for us, with rapid precision hits and kills, giving us rockets that load into our class ability, and using our class ability, no matter which one we use, launches up to 6 rockets depending on how many we build up. And each one that hits gives us a % damage bonus for all our rockets. Now, the rocket thing's a little general. You would think, oh, only rocket launchers. It's not. It also includes the rocket assisted frame sidearms. It also includes a few other minuscule things. One of the other big interactions that I don't show here is Grand Overture does work when you switch the firing mode and you launch the volley. That works too. And any of the nano rocket frames from Neo Muna, along with Quicksilver Storm's little homing seeking rockets. But we're going to be using Kavastov for this. And Kavastov is going to build up our Transcendence extremely fast because it's a kinetic weapon, so it builds up both sides of the meter. And it's just going to have really good ad clear. The Kavastov is one of my favorite weapons in the game right now. Shoot to Loot is slowly becoming one of my favorite perks, especially with this and how much it benefits from picking up those orbs. And yeah, it's really strong. I'm using the Indebted Kindness and Crux Termination with it. Honestly, I might switch to the rocket. You'll see in the gameplay that I do use the Crux Termination, but I probably will switch it to something with auto-loading, because I generally don't like Clown Cartridge on a rocket that doesn't have too high a reload speed. But that'll take us over here. What am I using on Prismatic Titan? There's a lot of things that you can change, but I would argue this is around the best. The only thing I would maybe switch is switch that to Arc Grenade to get a little bit of bonus damage. And then maybe switch either Facet of Hope or Facet of Courage to be the one where you jolt enemies with your grenades. But for right now, I have Shackle Grenade, Shield Throw, Diamond Lance, Knockout. And what that's going to do for you, that's going to give you a really good crowd control setup. Your melee is still doing pretty good damage. Shield Throw allows you to do it from a range, so just in case you're fighting something like the Witness where you can't really go up and melee them, give a range to melee so you can still use it while you're transcendent. Diamond Lances are extremely good. They're super underrated and I think they're extremely strong. They're going to freeze and do a lot of crowd control for you. I have Facet of Protection, Purpose, Hope, Courage, and Grace. Grace is the main one, giving us that insane Transcendence energy boost with kinetic weapons. I think Facet of Purpose and Protection, for at least me, are always a must-stay on any prismatic build I have. Unless I really have my buffs taken care of, but even if I do, I have too many Void Overshields running, which you never do because they're kind of hard to get, then I'll just switch to another super. And then I have Frost Armor. You have the mods over here. If you want to take a quick look, take a screenshot. I'll also explain what the mods do. Heavy Ammo Finder, we're using a rocket launcher a lot. Heavy Scout, in case you're running with teammates. Kinetic Siphon, so our Kavastov's generating orbs by itself. This is the only part I might change. I have Heavy-Handed, Momentum Transfer, Focusing Strike. I maybe would change Momentum Transfer to another Heavy-Handed depending on how many melee kills you're getting, but I think that's fine like that. Over here, I have Arc Reserves for Concussive Dampener. If you're able to fit in a third one, I would just put another Resist. I have Absolution, Bitter Already, and Recuperation. Really want to make those orbs work for you. Especially with that increased health regen, since you're not really in there doing a lot of melees, you definitely want all the health regen you can from your orbs. And since you're going to have an overshoot on top, it'll let that health regen kick in for a few seconds. Over here, you have Outreach, Reaper, and Utility Kickstart. All three of these extremely strong utility kickstarts, and make sure we are always getting our rockets ready to go. Make sure our class ability is ready to go when we have those rockets loaded. But the build is very strong. I think it's generally one of the more impressive builds I've used. And I generally had a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys get to enjoy some of the gameplay that I have for you. I'll catch you all later. Bye.